So today was the day that I found out that this person who was struggling with colon cancer, she lost her battle today, and um, she went to the other side, and her husband was sharing videos about like her struggle and how things were going and taking place and stuff like that. This person had so much joy and just created like a lot of videos about, like, even through her struggles, was still um, like just talking about the little things. And it just was really powerful because she focused on love, and she focused on like sunsets and just beauty in the world. And so one thing that I found, it was so sweet because I felt like the love that her husband and her had shared and demonstrated just was like so beautiful. Definitely like inspires me of like this is a possibility, and hold out for that kind of love. And just this guy, it was like so loving to this person. Even even after her death, he was talking about, he said like, I thought it was just going to break me and destroy me, and he said but actually, he was so relieved. And so the reason he was so relieved is because she's not in pain anymore. So the reason I wanted to share a little bit about this is because, as people like, it's just that like life, it just shows you again how short life is. We don't have a lot of time on this planet. Make everything like, don't just like not do things. Like, I feel like anxiety keeps me from doing so many things, including sharing stuff on videos online. And I don't know, today was such a successful day. It started with physical therapy. And that in and of itself is such a healing thing for me, and a lesson for me, because the physical therapist was saying everything I would do, he would be like, take it down to like 20%. And I'm like, wow, that's like the basis of my life lesson. Because I think what I learned to do was like compensate and get it. But I missed a lot of, just like like in childhood, like I missed a lot of like foundations of things. So I would like fake it and be doing like the things, like not have the core foundation. And so meanwhile, because I have this very deformed foot, and a bunion that's caused a lot of pain. And what has my body done? My body's done the best it could, but has compensated the way I walk. And so ultimately, I ended up with a pretty significant hip injury out of this. And I'm having to like go to like very tiny basics of focusing on my abdominal muscles, focusing on stretching certain places and strengthening certain places. And it's just like these fundamental, and I want to rush back to yoga, and it's like, no, take care of these like very building blocks first, because I'm going to pay for it later if I don't ultimately. So yeah, it's kind of like building foundations. And I know that relates to something else. It's not coming to me at the moment, so I'm not going to worry about it. But that was a huge key learning for me today. I turned in some important paperwork, got that like business squared away. But before I did that, I was on, if you live in Olympia, Washington, and you ever take, like, if you ever want, it was such a beautiful day today, right? If you ever want to experience, go on bus 68 to go out to Lacey. It's such a long bus ride, and the way the sun, and I had headphones and I had music, and I don't know, that in and of itself is like, to me, that's something that like Cassie, how she would be like appreciating these little things. To me, it was like Cassie was like in me, like, so yeah, yeah, if you're in Olympia and you can take the bus, take the 68 with a pair of headphones and your favorite songs on YouTube, and just like pick a day that like is sunny and beautiful. I don't know, maybe it's good in the rain too, but yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna do the best I can. And yeah, I think too, like an important piece, because like when I watched a bunch of Cassie's videos, there was the video that like she posted before she died, like she reposted it, and it was like these were symptoms she ignored before she was diagnosed with colon cancer. And so she's like, we're going to talk about this. And like there were parts where she was laughing because she was like having to talk about poop and like, oh, but like the like bleeding from your butt and like this and that. And so she would like you would see that like she'd start laughing because it's like, oh, we can't talk about this, but like no, she was, because she was helping people. So it's like, don't edit the things that are not refined and oh no, like this is embarrassing. It's like actually some of your raw moments, your vulnerabilities, the vulnerabilities, like my therapist was sharing with me, like your vulnerabilities and being willing to say the real things. That's what life is all about.